was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good.
Bonjour, bienvenue. Je m'appelle William. Welcome to my channel, YouTube. I know that's enough French. I'm here in the Dominican Republic in the beautiful Sosúa Beach.
I drink straight, don't waste time.
It's an amazing day today. It's perfect for me to start my video. What I want to do is to talk to you about the healthcare system here in the Dominican Republic. Not too long ago, I was not feeling the best. So I decided maybe I need to go see a doctor. And a friend of mine gave me a suggestion to go to the private hospital that's nearby, which is the Centro Medical Cabarete, CMC. We're all human, and in front of death and sickness, we're all equal. But where we're not equal is the access to treatment depending on where you live. As an American, I'm going to tell you a story that maybe you can relate to. A few years ago, I had to make a very important medical decision for a friend of mine. And the first thing on my mind was, what was the cost? That should never come into play for anybody's medical decision. And that's what I mean about inequality of healthcare. The cost is the basic principle to all of it. When we were in France, my husband decided he wanted an MRI. And I was like, babe, do you know how much MRIs cost? Because I was going off my American knowledge of what I knew an MRI would cost. And he's like, no, we're in France. I can go get an MRI. Literally, he went and had an MRI 2 days later. And believe it or not, at no cost. Okay, next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a price comparison for you because I was amazed at the cost of everything that I had done here in the Dominican Republic. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna compare the United States and Europe. So I have my handy dandy notebook here so I don't give you false information.
And where did you get your information? From ChatGPT?
No, from Dr. Google. First and foremost, let me explain how my day went. We arrived at the hospital out of nowhere, no appointment. We just walked in and we said, look, we want a consultation with the doctor. They said, okay, fine. They pointed us to the receptionist. The receptionist, first thing we'll do, will take your name, they'll ask if you have insurance, and they'll ask for your passport. Then what they do is they make you an appointment for a consultation to see a doctor immediately. No questions asked. But right after that, you need to pay. And yes, I say you need to pay, but it isn't the kind of paying that you think it's going to be. You pass to the cashier, with the she writes you out a thing saying doctor consultation. You go to the cashier takes the receipt and he charges you. For us, it was only 1,000 pesos, which is 20 bucks. Also too, if you don't have insurance, it's double that. It's only $40 to see a doctor. We saw the doctor. The doctor said, okay, well, what you need to do is potentially do some blood work and have an x-ray. So that's what I did. First was the x-ray. No, the x-ray wasn't 1 week later. It was the same day. I had an x-ray the same day. So what I do is go back to the cashier and pay for my x-ray. The next exam I had was a blood test, and I wanted a complete blood test. They were going to check all my internal organs. They were going to do my sugar level, my cholesterol, and all those things, and including that one test that you guys, you gentlemen over 50, know what I'm talking about. You know. The entire cost for the full panel of blood work was around 3,400 pesos without insurance, which in dollars is about 60. But having insurance here was beneficial. I only paid 500 pesos, which is about $10. My GP was absolutely thorough in having my full body checkup. He also advised that I have a CT scan of my abdomen. In the meantime, I also had a visit with a gastroenterologist and a urologist. All this in the course of just 2 days. And now I'm sure you're wondering, how much did all that cost? My CT scan cost me total, with insurance, because I have insurance, about $10 US. And each specialist only cost me about 1,000 pesos or 20 bucks for each visit to each specialist. As a conscious traveler, I am conscious not only of my health and my well-being. And you know, we all know that it's better to catch something early than to wait till later on when it snowballs. That will also benefit you financially. Living in a country like France, catching things early and doing preventative measures will cost society and the system as a whole a lot less money. As an American, I have to admit, I was very impressed with the healthcare system here in the Dominican Republic. Mainly the price and the cost of care was at a reasonable amount that anybody could afford, whether you had insurance or not. I had a personal experience in the United States where I had to have an emergency and I took an ambulance. That was $2,500 just to put my butt in an ambulance and get me to a hospital. So that being said,
Well, but in France, honey,
yeah, in France, yeah, we know you guys don't have any copay because health insurance is free in France.
we have mutuelle, but I have to say that even the French mutuelle, which is like a Part B insurance for the US, costs more money than what we pay out of pocket here.
Yeah, but you know one downside to the French healthcare system? You guys don't appreciate what you have.
Oh,
Really. And just a little food for thought. We all know that it's very important to get regular checkups. So if you can afford it, how about this idea? You jump on a plane, you come down here to the Dominican Republic, and you get all checked out. And then at the same time, have the opportunity to enjoy the amazing beaches, the food, and the Dominican people. So you guys know what to do at this point. You have to hit the like button and smash subscribe. Thank you. All right, that's it for this video. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go jog so I can stay healthy.